Unlock the power of the Merkaba to jump dimensions. Warping space-time with your energy body to travel the universe. Magic is nothing more than being able to warp space-time to your will. The Merkaba is a sacred 4D geometric symbol which contains all forms within itself. Maoshan sorcerers discovered how to combine spheres and triangles with their energy bodies to open space-time portals. This is the sacred combination of spheres and triangles, as well as the 8-sided symbol which actually unfolds into the Merkaba. The practices that I have been sharing with you on the shop in the thunderwizard.com website are practices that will allow you to jump into different dimensions. When you master this energy, you can then take it into meditation and use it to literally shift dimensions like you would change numbers on a combination lock. We don't live in a single universe. We live in a universe of probabilities. The universe that you experience is the one that you unconsciously choose and manifest. Using these practices allows you to tap into the Merkaba so that you can shift into the dimension that you prefer to live in. Go to thunderwizard.com and click on Shop. Solar Flash Update 2024. The Solar Flash will create 3 new Earths, a 2D, a 3D, and a 5D. Each human must choose. Get my books on Amazon, Kindle, or Audible, or at michaelwilliamdenny.com. Not the kind that abduct, those are something else, but higher dimensional beings of light. And they have been educating me on the nature of the multiverse, things that you cannot learn in the third dimension, things you cannot learn from science or religion. And one of those things is that they let me know that there was going to be an ascension event. And they showed me in a vision which was tailored to me and all of the symbolism that I respond to psychologically, so I won't get into that. But it was very clear, the message, that there was going to be an event that everybody would see, and it would be an event that would be of a highly profound spiritual nature. truth is that everything you always have most deeply desired is the truth. You've wanted to be loved. You've wanted to be seen. You've wanted to be accepted. You've wanted to be safe. And that is the truth. When we break through the barrier of the third dimension and we connect to higher dimensional anything, just anything outside of the third dimension, the first thing that hits you is the unbelievable love. That's the only thing that exists. And that you experience how beautiful and loved and special you are. Hello, fellow human light beings. Welcome back to the channel. It is once again time for a live guided interdimensional meditation to activate the 5D Solar Flash Ascension event and to destroy the dark forces. As always, question your reality and then change it. ThunderWizard.com is the website that supports this channel. Please go there and look at all of the ways that you can benefit yourself, empower your energy body, and support the channel. You can also go to support.thunderwizard.com and follow the instructions there. And we also have herbs.thunderwizard.com in case you're already taking supplements and adaptogens. Might as well get the best for me and support the channel while you're doing it. Welcome back. All right, so today is going to be a powerful meditation. I am feeling a tremendous amount of energy hitting me as we're getting ready to do this, and I received some information from my light being friends about this meditation, that this may be perhaps the most powerful, significant meditation that we've ever undertaken. So I don't know exactly what is going to happen, but I've already been given instructions on, at the very least, we are going to, once again, as we do pretty much every time, we're going to go to the center of the galaxy, and we are going to send energy into the portal that goes directly into the sun. Now, the being that came to me was in fact the god of energy and transformation himself, Tarhunt. And he didn't call it the center of the galaxy, and he didn't call it the portal. He didn't call it the central sun. He called it the void. So I'm aware that the center of our galaxy is in the nakshatra of Mula, in the sign of Sagittarius. And so if you do any research on the sign of or the nakshatra of Mula, you find that there is a deity that rules that, and this deity, his name translates into the Lord of the Void, would be a very accurate translation. And his direction is in the southwest. So if you know anything about directions, we teach that in the shamanism, various shamanism courses and books that I have. You know that the southwest is the unconscious. So what we've been doing this whole time, and what people have been predicting, people have been predicting this solar flash event for long before I even knew about it, past 20 years, I would say. People have been saying that the central sun, or the sun at the center of our galaxy, is going to send high frequency energy to the center of our sun, which will then be released in the solar flash event, which will then create the awakening. So I know from my extraterrestrial friends that we are in fact in the solar flash event, that the solar flash event is not one event, it is a series of solar waves. We also know, if you do any research into this, you will find this out. Scientists have been saying, who know nothing about any of this spiritual stuff, they have been saying that they have been detecting high frequency gamma rays hitting our Earth that are coming from our sun. And at the same time they say, and this is impossible. The sun is not capable of producing gamma radiation at this high frequency. So it turns out that what people have been saying is true. What spiritual, love and light people have been saying for the past 20 years turns out to be true. So it is my understanding that this meditation tonight is going to have a great deal of power and might be perhaps the most powerful yet. So I just want you to understand what it is that we are going to do, and it explains why people are reacting the way that they are. Ever since this solar flash event started a couple of years ago, when we first started getting these powerful solar storms that were hitting us, people have been responding with intense emotions. People who are on a spiritual path have experienced it as a cleansing. They've had uncomfortable feelings and emotions come up, physical cleansings as well, and they have awakened to, continue to awaken themselves spiritually. Those who are focused on 3D attachments, they have become more and more crazy, acting in all kinds of self-destructive, and this is why all the wars and everything are happening. And that is because what is happening is that the energy is coming from within. So imagine within us, what's happening is that there is an explosion that is happening within us at the deepest level of our spirit as well as the deepest level of our psyche. So this being is in fact the Lord of the unconscious mind. So what's happening is that the unconscious mind is actually projecting into the individual this higher awareness. Now, that means that people are going to explode from the inside out one way or another. I could go on and on and on about how this is how higher dimensional energy gets into the third dimension anyway, but I won't take up your time with that. So I just wanted to give you an understanding of what is happening here. And I am ready to go ahead and get started. So if you're new to these meditations, you do not have to copy what you hear in the background, the huar breath. We are going to be doing that sound. This is the most powerful mantra that can be chanted perhaps at any time, but especially right now. This is the most powerful mantra. I do not know that it's ever been used before. It was given to me by a gentleman that looked very much like this guy right here. And I understand that it is the sound that creates the shift from Earth, from 3D to what we would call 5D. And so it is technically a weapon, and it is a weapon that is used against unconsciousness and negativity. So when you chant this, you don't have to try and sound like me, especially when my voice does that weird throat singing thing. You don't have to worry about trying to copy that. I don't have any control over that. And in terms of your posture, it's always good if you are a meditator to do these in meditative postures. So you can do it in full lotus or half lotus. You can do it as I do lots of times in the Taoist form, where you sit on the edge of a chair with your back straight, not up against anything, and you look down in front of your toes a couple of feet. Focus on the third eye point. That'll keep the back of the neck straight. But you don't have to do that. You can sit in a chair, you can lie down. If you don't want to fall asleep, don't lie down. But it's okay with me if you do fall asleep. And you don't have to sit at all. You can move. You can do qigong, you can do tai chi, you can do your yoga, you can dance, you can spontaneously move and do whatever you like. Whatever keeps you in the meditation is what's most important. And whatever helps you to stay in your intention. Last thing I'm going to say is that I believe that it is helpful and empowering to understand that when you leave this third dimension in your astral body, you are far, far more powerful than anything in planet Earth. You are more powerful than any human being, any institution, government, military. You are able to accomplish and change the structure of reality. So give yourself the right to have that. The only caveat is that if you try and use this energy for anything other than the benefit of all consciousness, then you won't be in the power zone. But if you are focused on what is best for the all conscious beings, then the power is infinite. And right now we are in a time where this power is slated to be used for the destruction of the third dimension and the creation of the new higher dimensional Earth. So I just want to remind you of how powerful you are. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So get yourself in your meditative posture, in your meditative place, in your domicile, wherever that is, and we will go ahead and get started. So please take a deep breath in, hold it, and exhale. Take another deep breath in, hold it, and exhale. Take another deep breath in, hold it, and exhale. Let it all go. Release all of it. All of your uncomfortable feelings are nothing more than a fictional character that you have created in order to interact with this third dimensional video game we call human life. You can tap into the true essence of your being, which is infinite light, infinite power. This is the power of your soul. We're going to release any negativity or discomfort or any of our 3D attachments that are floating around in our energy by chanting the Hul breath. We're going to do this 3 times. Inhale and chant with me. Two more times. Inhale. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Continue breathing long and deep. Feel your energy root deeply into Mother Earth. I can feel her excitement. We are going to be giving her a tremendous amount of energy in this meditation. Now, if you would please focus on your crown chakra, the top of your head, and imagine a stairway, a ladder of light coming out the top of your head, going all the way up into the sky, going infinitely above you. We are now going to allow our energy, our soul, to climb up towards the top of our crown chakra, and then we are going to begin climbing up this ladder of light, going further and further up, still connected to our physical bodies, moving up, 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 up through the atmosphere, up above Earth. We continue to float up on this ladder of light. We go through a barrier from this third dimension, and we go higher still into a realm of pure light where we stop. We find ourselves completely surrounded by the most brilliant, beautiful white light ever. And coming toward us, we see a being of light that stands before us and is going to give us a gift of power. We are going to chant the Huar breath 3 times, and as we do, we are going to allow this being to project this light and this power directly into our astral bodies. Inhale and chant with me. And bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. I would like for you to focus on this light being that is transferring energy to you. Allow this being to come directly in front of you, and this being would like to give you a personal gift of power and a name. This is a special name just for you, to remind you of who you are and what you are doing right now in the multiverse. Go ahead and spend some time with this being, allowing them to give you energy, and ask them to share with you the special name this being has for you. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. I've received the name the Light Bringer. I don't know what your name is. But if you need to, you can always come back to this place and continue this dialogue. Right now we have work to do, so we are going to bow to this very powerful being of light. We are going to allow our astral body to float down this shaft of light that is still connected to our crown chakra. We come all the way down, 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 down. We go back into Earth's atmosphere and we bring this higher frequency energy back into our physical bodies. And we chant the Huul breath, H-U-U-L. We will chant this one time to ground this higher dimensional frequency and the name that you have received into your physical body. Inhale and chant the Huul breath once with me. I've been told to chant it 2 more times, so inhale once again and chant. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. All right, you have now grounded this energy into your physical body. Imagine that it's going into your DNA. Your DNA is shifting to help your physical body align with the higher dimensional energies that are going to be coming. Allow this energy to go into your cells and your organs, into all of your physical body. Allow your body the right to shift and change itself into the most perfect, the most healthy physical body that your soul can incarnate into. And now bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Now we can continue with our task. Focus on the heart center, please. Focus on the light, the infinite light that is in your heart. That if you follow this light all the way back to its source, you will find the source of all consciousness, what many people call God. If you are emanating from this source, then you are that source. You are God. And if you are able to expand and awaken into that truth, you will become the single most powerful conscious being in the multiverse. And this can happen at any given point, instantly, for anyone. Give yourself the right to have this experience. Now allow this energy to come out of your heart. It's going to fly up above your body. Look down on your body. See that your body is changing with this new energy that it's been given. Allow this energy to fly up towards the ceiling, up through the ceiling, up above the roof of your home. flying up faster and faster. You are seeing the earth beneath you get smaller and smaller and smaller until you break through Earth's atmosphere. You are out of Earth's gravitational field and you're looking at the Earth. You can see all of her energy moving around. You can see all of the light coming from all of the souls, all of creation. Something big is coming and the Earth can feel it. We are getting pulled further and further away from Earth. We are going up and up and up, up above our solar system. We are being pulled higher and higher until we are looking down on our galaxy. At this point, there are a large number of light beings that are coming to meet us. They are filled with tremendous joy and bliss and power, and they also want to give us their energy, which will be used in this meditation. We will chant the Huar mantra 3 times to receive their energies. Inhale and chant with me. And bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Please now send out a mental invitation to your personal light being guide for this meditation. Ask them to come and make themselves known to you. Ask them to share with you any energy or any message that they have for you. Do this now. And now bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. We are now going to look around and we see that we are surrounded by other galaxies that also have civilizations, very powerful, advanced civilizations. And we are going to allow them to send all of their conscious energy. We are going to invite them to come and join us either in their spirit bodies or in their astral bodies or in their extraterrestrial craft if they so choose. I would like for you to imagine that these are surrounding you on all sides. You can feel their consciousness and their energy. And now we are going to chant the Huar mantra 1 time, allowing their energy to connect with ours. Inhale. And bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. We are now going to focus our energies down at the center of our galaxy. Before we do that, we are going to send a mental invitation to all conscious beings. And I personally would like to send out a personal invitation to all of the mantis being warriors to come and join us. So please send out a mental invitation to all conscious beings, all extraterrestrials, all light beings, gods, spirits, angels, all conscious beings everywhere in the multiverse. We invite you to come and be a part of this. Go ahead and send out your own mental invitation. Now bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. We're now going to focus all of our energy down towards the center of our galaxy. And we, all of us, all of these light beings and deities and extraterrestrials, we all begin to float down towards the center of our galaxy, which looks to us like a very bright white light. All of the stars seem to be combining there and exploding with light. It is actually a very powerful void energy. And as we line up in front of this very powerful void, we are going to send out a mental invitation to the Jupiterian priest beings. These are beings who are attracted to our planet, which is Jupiter, and this planet has a strong connection to this central void in our galaxy. So we are going to ask that the Jupiterian beings come, and we are going to allow them to assemble in front of all of us so that we will send energy through them into this void. So do that now. Please send out a mental invitation to all of the Jupiterian priests to come and bless this very powerful act we are going to do. And now, bring your attention back to the sound of my voice, please. We are now going to address the Lord of the Void. This is a very powerful spiritual being. He is a priest in his own right. This is a being that is neither male nor female. It is a being that is as close to complete emptiness as is possible while still having consciousness. This is the being of the deepest unconscious. This is the being of the deepest truth. This energy, when we send it to Earth, it will make it impossible for conscious beings on Earth to live lies, to lie to themselves, and lie to others. All of the lies will be revealed. We ask that you, Lord of the Void, open the portal which will be sending tremendous power to the source of our sun, which will then be processed and sent directly to Earth. We are going to be sending you the most powerful energy we have ever done in these meditations. And we ask that you guide it along to the center of our sun, which will then be released to our planet. The energy we are requesting to be so powerful and so strong that the current 3D structure will disintegrate and will create the 3 separate Earth frequencies, among which will be the most beautiful higher frequency Earth, and this will actually be the most powerful planet frequency that has yet been created in the multiverse. This is our request to you. We are going to chant the Huar breath, we and all of the light beings and the gods that are with us. And we are going to focus on sending this into the void, which will then be transmitted directly to our sun. The energy will be so powerful that the sun will not be able to hold it. The sun will be forced to explosively release this energy, not only to our Earth, but into the entire multiverse. Inhale and begin chanting with me. please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. We say thank you to the Jupiterian priests. We allow them to go back to Jupiter to continue doing their meditations and prayers for all conscious beings. We now allow ourselves to go into the void, and we are being pulled into this portal, and we feel as though we're being stretched and pulled as we go through what feels like being on a roller coaster, moving in between different dimensions. And we find ourselves coming into a very dark, empty place. And this is where we will shift and release any unwanted attachments that we have. So you need not bring anything to mind, but if something comes to mind, you can release it. And as you do, allow yourself to expand into complete emptiness. You can reconstitute yourself later. Continue to breathe long and deep and allow yourself to release all of your identity, who you think you are, what you do, what is important for you, all of your fears, all of your desires. You're now going to allow yourself to release those. Just continue to focus on this for a few moments. Bring your attention, please, back to the sound of my voice. We're now going to allow ourselves to reconstitute in our highest spiritual essence. Allow yourself to have an identity, but it is your higher deity self. And this is what you are going to bring to planet Earth. Release all of that which you no longer need, which you no longer want. Allow it to be left here in the void and be destroyed. The energy will then be absorbed back into nothingness, to be created into something else. But you no longer have to carry it. You are replacing that energy with what you are choosing to become. You are the most powerful being that has ever existed. You have the power to be God on earth. You have the power to completely destroy and recreate the earth matrix into whatever you choose. You have no attachment, you have no fear, you have no agenda except for the expansion of light and consciousness. And when you accomplish this, it is accomplished in the entire multiverse. Be prepared to be completely changed after this, and your life will take a completely expanded, perhaps different path. We now allow ourselves to intend to move forward through this portal. We continue to move until we find ourselves at the center of our sun, and the energy has reached here before us, and we see at the center of the sun a very powerful, dynamic, energetic reaction going on. We can see different colored lights. Among them is a green light which brings knowledge. And this is being infused, it is being concentrated into the center of the sun. This is creating a huge amount of energetic tension which must be released. On the count of 3, we are going to help the sun to birth this energy and to release this in an orgasmic, explosive release of conscious light and energy, which will hurtle towards planet Earth, completely changing it fundamentally, changing the very molecules of all matter. On the count of 3, you're going to say the word release, and you are going to imagine this energy being explosively released in all directions. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Release. Before we leave, we are going to simply send love out to Mother Sun. She's very busy doing other things right now, but we are going to let her know how much we love her and appreciate her. Please send this thought to her now. Bring your attention back to the sound of my voice, please. We allow ourselves to exit the sun's energy, and we are now focusing now on planet Earth, and we and all of the light beings with us, we go and we surround planet Earth. There is such a tremendous amount of love coming from all of the beings that are now surrounding Earth on all sides. I still once again see the necklace of diamond-shaped energy transceivers which take the energy that we give to Earth and concentrate it and purify it even more. We are now going to chant the Thong mantra 3 times, T-H-O-O-N-G. This is going to send waves of powerful energy throughout the earth, destroying negative infrastructures everywhere on earth and everywhere within the psyche of human beings. And it could potentially be the last strongholds being broken. Ready, and chant with me 3 times. Inhale. Two more times, inhale. Bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Look down on planet Earth and imagine seeing these waves of energy breaking through all of the last remaining walls, the last remaining barriers between consciousness. Imagine all of the lies that have been hidden are now being revealed in the light of the sun. It is now impossible for the dark forces to hide any of their secrets anymore. The awakening has begun. The light shift has begun. There is no turning back. 3D will be completely, totally demolished and reconstructed into a higher version of itself. Go ahead and imagine all of the children being found and released and freed. Imagine all of the bankers, all of the rich cabal losing their entire control over their infrastructure. Imagine all wealth being released and given back to the people. Imagine then the need for money completely disappearing. Imagine people living from their souls. Imagine all human beings being seen for the beauty that lies in their soul and in their essence. Imagine all people operating from love, feeling completely peaceful, safe, empowered, and fulfilled. This is the new earth. And now we are going to chant the Hul breath 1 time to allow all of these things to be grounded into all of earth. Inhale and chant with me. Now, if you would, please allow your light being guide to come and present themselves in front of you. Allow them to look deeply into your eyes. Ask them to show you how they see you. Do this now. And now please tell them the name that you were given, and then repeat back to them what you saw, felt, and heard in their eyes. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. I'd like for you now to bow to the light being who has been working with you in this meditation. We now release all of the light beings to go back to wherever they need to be. There's a lot of work to be done. And now if you would focus on planet Earth and allow yourself to be attracted to the frequency of Earth that gives you the greatest joy. Focus on that Earth. It is a complete fantasy. It is a world that so far has only lived in the imaginations of children and in spiritual people. Allow yourself to go to that beautiful, perfect world. I see myself surrounded by rainbows of light that are emanating out of all of the plants, all of the earth, the air, the water. I see that the people are able to look directly into my soul. They are filled with joy and light. They are all different kinds of different species of conscious beings. There are beings made of pure light. There are humans. There are extraterrestrials, land spirits, all the different kinds of spiritual beings we've heard about. Fairies and elves and all kinds of dragons. Everything you can imagine lives in this world. The veil between the physical and the non-spiritual is no longer there, and on this world we are able to see, feel, and hear, communicate with all levels of consciousness, all the way up to the highest gods, down also to the plants, the animals, the insects. We are the caretakers of this new earth, and we have aligned into the light beings that we have always meant to be. We are in fact gods on earth. Extraterrestrials and light beings from other dimensions and other civilizations come to this earth and bow before us, and they come to sit at our feet and to learn what it is like to face your true self and to understand the deepest joy of the soul. They come to us to learn how we graduated this school, and they come for instruction. They bring their love, they bring their knowledge, their technology. There are no barriers between any peoples, and yet everybody has complete autonomy and is completely safe and protected in their own home and in their own space. Take some time and travel around on your beautiful earth, touching and experiencing all of the physicality, communicating with whatever beings manifest themselves to you. Go ahead and do this now. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. We are not going to end this meditation. I am going to count to 3, and when I do, I give you permission to open your eyes. Whatever you see is merely your perception, and someday you will open your eyes and be in this new earth that you have created with your intentions. On the count of 3, when you open your eyes, your essence will stay in your 5D world, and you will see whatever it is that you see. Ready? I'm being told to wait a moment. All right, before we leave, I would like for you to summon to you the light being there or the person there that has the closest connection to you. Allow them to manifest in front of you. And ask this being to whisper into your ear some knowledge or some encouragement that they wish to share with you. Do this now. And now please repeat back to them what they told you. Thank them for what they have given to you. And once again, your energy will stay with them in that perfect place. And when I count to 3, you can open your eyes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Please rub the palms of your hands together. Place them over your eyes. Inhale the heat into your brain, down through your spinal cord, into your feet. Inhale. Exhale into the earth. Once again, inhale. Exhale into the earth. One last time, inhale. Exhale into the earth. Rub your eyes, your face, scalp, back of the neck, front of the neck, arms, shoulders. All right. That was very powerful. So if you're feeling as much power flowing through you as I am, then I recommend that you do things to take care of your body and your energy body. Get plenty of rest, drink lots of liquids, etc., etc. Taking baths in salt is good, swimming in the ocean, walking in nature. Don't take your emotions too seriously. This may bring up a lot of shifts and changes within you. Try to avoid, toxins like, recreational chemicals or alcohol. Try to avoid toxic relationship stuff. Just really honor what has happened and really allow your body to expand into this energy. Allow your consciousness to shift. Catch yourself when you go into that negative thinking, when you think of yourself certain ways, when you identify with certain things, when you tell yourself, who you are. Stop and expand into whatever it was you experienced in this. All right, I'll see if there's anything here that I would like to look at and respond to. Thunder Bunny says, I did your interdimensional meditation at Noosa. Very nice over there. Wow. Well, say hello to Noosa for me. I miss it. Talisman, what is the central sun? We covered that in this meditation, so hopefully that's something you can... It's another word for the center of our galaxy, the black hole at the center of our galaxy. Luke Johnson says, hello to everybody. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Sadui Taufik, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, says, I'll go through an important challenge in the next few hours. Please send me positive energy. Please see you in 5D. Well, if you've done this meditation, you should have received no shortage of powerful 5D energy. Good luck in whatever your challenge is. TT says, what do you think about fasting? Is that a question? Do what works. Fasting obviously works for people. I don't teach it. It's always good to ask me things that I teach. I don't teach about fasting, so I'm not capable to talk about it, but it does a lot for a lot of people. So, whatever works for you. All right. Thank you for the questions. And that's it for me, my friends. I wish you all the best. Anyway, TT, I might have been a little flippant with your question. I don't know enough about fasting, so I can't answer the question. But I have nothing against it. Again, whatever works, people should do it. All right, that's it for me. I don't have a whole lot more to talk about. I'm not really in my body right now. So I'm going to go and follow my own advice. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. Again, the ways, if you want to support the channel, you can hit the $ button at the bottom. I can use all the support you're able to give me. Thunderwizard.com, go there and subscribe. If you've just been watching the channel and doing these meditations, go and do the Warrior 90-Day Lightning Qigong. Go to the shop. Look at the meditations and the practices there. If you're not doing the energy practices or the meditations, you're really not getting what this channel is here to offer you. So go check that out. It allows me to stay, clothed and fed. And you can also go and support the channel. Go to support.thunderwizard.com. Watch the video there to know what that's all about. And these herbs also, if you're taking supplements, this is a great way to empower your body as well as support the channel. And if you're already doing it, just join me in using these. I use these every day. herbs.thunderwizard.com. That's it, my friends. I love you all. Please be very good to yourselves, and I will see you all very, very soon.